turn on the TV. Let's see what's poppin'. Enough with the advertisements. Welcome back to BN Network, reporting to you live from downtown Brookhaven. It's beautiful, 65 degrees outside with a dew point of 57. We got a meteorologist, I forget their name, but this is a meteorologist person. They just reported high, never mind. Forget about all of that. High winds in excess of 150 miles an hour have been reported in many cities across Madison County. These 150 mile an hour winds can destroy anything in its path, in the path of these winds. And that's no joke. These winds are seriously dangerous to those who aren't able to move in a sturdy building, because these winds are deadly, and I'll tell you, deadly. Cities in the City Smash area are destroyed. Rebuilding process is going to take forever to do because of the low funding these cities are getting to be able to fund the rebuilding project, so it's going to take a little. Construction workers and emergency services at the destruction sites are searching for survivors. It is reported that there aren't any survivors so far. So if you live in the City Smash area, you're advised to, any survivors out there really, or anyone who's looking to live in a place that actually has sturdy shelter, don't come here, okay? Just don't come anywhere, really. Stay in rural areas. You're more likely to survive in smaller areas with buildings that aren't as tall. So yeah. Expect hurricane force winds to be absolutely devastating the area. As we look in further news and further information on the situation here, we will have our meteorologists take over for now. Researchers at the Steel Leaf Private Research Facility have been looking into the hurricane force winds, and they reported that a hurricane just struck Madison County not too long ago, and the coastal portions of the county. And this hurricane, it's deadly. Yeah. It killed a couple thousand people, and it caused almost $250 million in damages. Big cities such as Brick City and Brickersville got struck by the hurricane, and most of those cities got plummeted by flooding and winds. Also, the inland portions of Madison County are just now seeing the effect, as surrounding counties and other areas are being pummeled with hurricane force winds as the hurricane sweeps through Madison County and a bunch of other areas. These winds are expected to rise, and the winds and gusts are expected to get up to around 210 miles an hour in some areas, and even more in a few. So expect high winds in most areas, and Bob! We're sorry for the interruption. This is BN Network. interrupting their regular programming at the request of the National Weather Service. Please stand by. Please stand by. Please stand by. The following message is transmitted at the request of the National Weather Service office in downtown Brookhaven. At approximately 2:26 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the National Weather Service, in conjunction with news stations across Madison County, have detected hurricane-force winds in excess of 210 miles an hour. These winds are destructive, and it is highly likely that critical infrastructure will be damaged or destroyed. These winds will destroy practically anything and everything. You are advised to evacuate. Evacuation is necessary, and a mandatory evacuation order has been put in place, and that is no joke. If you cannot evacuate, then civil authority and local authorities will help you. Until more information becomes available, all residents are required to evacuate. The winds will strike most areas in the next hour to hour and 20 minutes, so you are required to evacuate and bring everything else with you. Most military forces will be coming to help with the evacuation procedures, and other dimensions as well affected by these winds. Evacuate now. Repeating, evacuate now. Until more information becomes available, evacuation is necessary for your survival. Boop! I'm pretty sure we all know what to do, especially considering that this has been happening all over the world pretty much, and I don't have much, so I'm just gonna leave. Do I have a ticket? Well, I have a driver's license. Do I need a credit card or something? Oh! There's the airplane ticket. Alright, let's go. Let's get on the plane. I got my tickets. Here. Thanks. Make it on the aircraft. Private plane, by the way. Thank you, passengers, for flying on the aircraft. The TVs are currently displaying nothing, as hurricane force winds will be striking Brookhaven and other areas in approximately 2 hours. So we are immediately taking off. No requests, no nothing. Takeoff is immediate, so, enjoy the flight. As, you're required to show your ticket. You have to hold it. Also, we're currently flying through an earthquake, so just ignore the shaking and turbulence and stuff. Don't worry, I will be landing shortly. We'll be landing in Red Cliff City shortly. A few hours later. Thank you for flying Brookhaven Airlines. We have successfully arrived at the Red Cliff City International Airport. You may now get off the plane, get your baggage, and leave. Thank you. Thank you for flying Brookhaven Airways, or Airlines, or whatever. High winds striking with Madison County. Hurricanes have been... Welcome back to Red Cliff City News, reporting to you live from downtown Red Cliff City at the bank and news center, where we broadcast news and information to you guys over in Red Cliff. It's a beautiful day outside, or well, night, I should say. If you're up this late still somehow, well then I guess, you know, you're a pretty late person. Well, anyways, high winds have been striking Red Cliff. Hurricane force winds, I should say. Red Cliff citizens are advised to stay indoors as it is unsafe to go outside. The apartment building is expected to collapse as Red Cliff City as the mayor of Red Cliff advises the residents of the city to stay indoors and to avoid going outside today. It's very, very, very warm, and because of that, cold air from the north and warm, moist air from the Gulf of Madison have been causing significant winds to strike coastal cities and other areas by the coast. So if you live in any coastal cities, stay indoors and avoid going outside today. Homes over in the beach side are going to be tanking the most of these winds, so board up your windows, kind of like a hurricane. Board up your windows and doors. Flooding is definitely going to happen as waters rise due to the melting of ice and other things. So beachside homes might be significantly damaged or destroyed during the flooding. Flooding is a significant thing that can really fuck up someone's day. If that's what you're into or whatever, then, well, enjoy fucking up someone's day for your enjoyment. Anyways, the National Weather Service put out a high wind notice, so it's not a warning or anything, it's just a notice because this is pretty common. High winds are really common in coastal areas, so if you do live in coastal areas, then, well, props to you for actually being able to live. But the National Weather Service states that high winds are a danger, especially to people outside, as buildings could collapse, windows could shatter, so you are required to board up windows and doors, keep your doors locked, and ensure that they're locked. Same with your windows, and keep everybody inside, or as inside for as long as possible. If you have to go outside to go shopping or something, you better go now, because the winds are expected to strike in the next hour. Well, the winds are gonna get here in an hour, so you better do your shopping, because once you come back, you're banned from going outside. Martial law has been put in place by the RCPD. So, from now on, or from an hour from now, the RCPD states that it's now illegal to go outside for any reason, as the winds are too dangerous to do so. So, if you care about your life and you care about your criminal-free record, then you might as well stay indoors and avoid going outside today. That's it for the weather. There's not much to say about that since it's nighttime, and I don't really think anyone really cares about that. But here are the nighttime shows for this week. So at 12 p.m. we're going to be playing underwater surveys. Then at 1 a.m. we're going to change it to some comedy stuff. And then at 2:30 a.m., it's going to be more news, as we still have some updates for you guys we haven't given out yet. And at 3:15 a.m., we will be broadcasting more news. And at 4:05 a.m., we're going to be putting on some random ass cartoons and stuff for the little children who stay up. And that's when we'll go into sleep mode for the night. So you might want to turn off your TV because, well, I know people who probably stay up all night a lot. And that's definitely saying something. So yeah, enjoy your night. Enjoy the final hours you have left of being able to go outside freely. Because if you do go outside after the hour and martial law is in effect, you will be caught and arrested. So yeah, avoid going outside today is all we have to say about that. But Insure Blocks Hurricane Insurance has got you covered. If you go down to the city hall, which I'm sure you probably have, then you were able to send or go to their website at www.insureblocks.com to learn more information. Still, head to that website or call their number at 1-800-INSURE-BLOCKS. That's 1-800-INSURE-BLOCKS. Insure Blocks Hurricane Insurance has you covered. Their slogan is, "It could happen to you." Insure Blocks Hurricane Insurance. So go ahead and get their insurance. Your house will be repaired in 20 seconds with their insurance. They do have subscriptions. The quickest is $4,000 $4,000 a week, or 4,000 Robux, depending on where you're from. The slowest is $10 a day. The normalist, which is going to take around a month, that's $100 a month. Then for the richer people, that's $250 a month. And then for the even richer people, that's $1,125 a month. And then for the even richer people, that's $2,448 a year. Then for the fastest, that's $4,000 a year. So yeah, those are their plans. Most people are probably going to go for the cheapest and slowest ones, and then the hurricane-resistant internet, or HRI for short, or storm-resistant internet, or SRI. If you want to get SRI, that's going to be $445 a month, or $426 a year if you're looking for faster internet. Then for HRI, that's $1,000 a month, plus tax and fees if you want the faster internet, which is around $565 more. Then if you want the fastest of the fastest internet that's storm resistant and fire resistant, then weather and man-made I didn't know if you heard that, but there was something loud that just hit our door. There's high winds outside, don't worry. In real life, by the way. This is just like a recreation of that. Anyways, so, yeah. Those are all going to be, if you want all of it, that's $10,556 a month, plus interest, plus an interest rate of $665 a month, plus a fee and tax combined price of $1,100 a month. So that's all of it if you're really, really rich. But yeah, so if you can afford any of those rates, then well, go ahead, buy any of the RI internets, the resistant internets, which, are like Minecraft's resistance potion effect. So yeah, that's pretty much what it's like. Anyways, yeah, that's all for the news we have right now. On to the shows. I'm gonna turn off the TV. Okay, I feel like it's been an hour. Yeah, it's 3 a.m. They should already be playing the cartoon shows and stuff. Man, time truly flies. But I'm pretty sure we got enough food. Doors locked, windows are shut. Well, can't really open those. We can close window curtains. These are solid concrete. So yeah, our windows are sealed. I'm pretty sure we have power. So I think I'm just gonna change the channel real quick. That's news. But yeah. So I think I'm just gonna chill here and play on the phone here. Pets. This feels good. I feel safe knowing that... What was that noise? I hear the high wind. Those lights are not normal. The lights just shut off. That's not very good. The lights in the house and the first and second floors just shut off. I think we're gonna go outside. I hear the high winds. Do you guys hear the high winds? Pretend it's really windy. I think I'm gonna get a plane. Actually, I'm gonna get the VIP plane because, yes, I am a VIP. Go to Bayview. Welcome back to the waterfall channel. It's beautiful day to, show off the beautiful sights, views and sights you'll see at the Bayview National Park. Just turn left west of Sunnyside, and then get on Highway 177 to come down to our national park, where welcome back to Bayview News, reporting to you live from downtown Bayview. Beautiful day outside. Wind speeds are 210 miles an hour. Those are hurricane force winds right there, boy. And that's not normal. Fastest tornado was, I think, maybe around 300 miles an hour. So we're barely slower than the fastest tornado. But we're still hurricane force winds. Anyways. So yeah. Winds are a beautiful sight. Sorry for the interruption, but the National Weather Service just put out an advisory that we must let you guys in on, so we kind of had to interrupt your programming with the waterfall show. Anyways, there's not much going on there. The Bayview National Park has been closed due to high winds, collapsing trees, and caves, as well as some sites being destroyed during the winds. So, don't go there. Just don't. Us citizens don't really care about the wind, though. It's not really that big of a problem, so, yeah, that big of an issue, so, yeah. enjoy the day, and we'll see you guys in the next, and soon. Bye. Jeez. Okay. Guess they don't really care that much. About, you know, the safety of their citizens. But it's okay. Well, I guess I found my residence to the residence I want to reside in. Or, well, the city in which I shall reside in. But yeah, it's really windy. I can actually feel the wind, but no one else can really. I just stole their car.